Brotherhood Football Club and FC Raengdai.
We are back in Imphal, and this one already feels different. Sikkim Brotherhood Football Club, a side that's already experienced both ends, beaten in their opener, but what a response last time out. From 2 down to 3-2, belief firmly restored, and now they face FC Raengdai, who needed no second attempt, a commanding 3-0 start, controlled, clinical, confident. So one arrives with momentum, the other with resilience, and both with something to prove this morning. They step out into the Kuman Lampak, and this one carries a bit of edge. Sikkim Brotherhood FC, a team that's already shown fight, now looking for control, and FC Raengdai, calm, composed, and already setting the pace in this group. The table is tight, the margins very tighter, and today one result could shift everything. So this isn't just about starting well, it's about taking charge. A fascinating picture in Group A, 4 teams all locked on 3 points each, and the margins already beginning to matter. The Sikkim Brotherhood currently 4th, goal difference at -1, but a win this morning and suddenly they rise to 6 and to the very top. And across them, FC Raengdai already leading the group despite playing just once, another victory, and they begin to create separation. Because in a group this tight, every point shifts the story. And there's only one direct path forward. Finish top, and you go through to the final round. We will get into the team news of both the sides. It's time for the toss, though. The two captains will step up. And Naryan Chetri, the skipper of Sikkim Brotherhood, for FC Raengdai, Kamei Pantega will be leading the team. The man in between the sticks. The referee in charge is Abdul Majid Chaudhary. Will be assisted by Prem Narzari and M. Sai Kumar. And the fourth official is Macville Yashu. The final formalities now before the contest takes over. Now the captain's gonna meet. Here is the lineup. Sikkim Brotherhood makes 3 changes from that memorable comeback. Anurag Chetri rewarded with a start at right back. Saddam Hussain brought into midfield. And up front, Divas Chetri comes in alongside Saurav Biswas with Sandeep Patra and Rohit Gurung, the ones to make way. And FC Raengdai, they make just 2 changes from their opening game, but the system remains a 4-2-3-1. Gaiswang Mei Kamei Rostam. And Gang Mei leads the line in Panta. The rest unchanged, and continuity and clarity. A simple in what promises to be anything but a simple game. And now the team's gonna gather shoulder to shoulder. One last image before movement replaces stillness. Sikkim Brotherhood FC with belief growing, FC Raengdai with momentum already on their side. And Imphal feels settled, but the game carries a quiet urgency. Early in the tournament, yet already the table tightening. Sikkim Brotherhood FC arrive with the belief that comeback still fresh, and FC Raengdai with control having set the early standard. 4 teams level on points, margins beginning to show, and in a group like this, grow quickly. A very mixed side, defeated in their opener, but what a response after that, from 2 goals down to 3-2 win against Ara FC, showing real character. And FC Raengdai far more straightforward. A 3-0 win to begin, controlled, clinical and confident. So one arrives with momentum, the other with belief. And now we find out which one carries further. And everything settles into place. Sikkim Brotherhood FC, a side that's already shown it can respond, now looking to take control. And FC Raengdai, composed, confident, and setting the early pace in Group A. 4 teams level on points, but only one can step ahead today. In a group this tight, every moment begins to matter. This is match number 5, the match day 3 coming your way. And now they set it rolling. Sikkim Brotherhood FC with belief and FC Raengdai with momentum. Now the hosts would be operating from the left to right of your screen in the away white outfit. And Sikkim Brotherhood FC would be operating from the right to left in their home outfit in blue. Early attack wins a corner. It seems like they've started the game exactly as they ended the last one against Tara. It was a 4-3-3. Mokhtan, 3 Saddam Hussein and Narendra Chetri to control, and the wide players Chetri and Tendil will look to stretch the pitch. A front line that likes to press high, sort of Biswas. A couple of on Chetri in. Can they find an early break? Delivers into the side netting. Greatest of deliveries. That ball was overcooked from the number 12. Different 4-2 in their opening game. 2 holding midfielders. Kishkan and Rostam did start, but Gaiswang Mei Kame has been given a start alongside Kishan in this one for stability, allowing the 3 ahead to create and support Ting Kauchun, Gang Mei. An early stoppage. It seems like it's Abhishek Guru. Anurag Chetri Abhishek gets their place back in the starting 11. Pratik Lama, Sandeep Patra did start in the last one. Rohit Gurung also been sacrificed. A slight niggle for Abhishek. Looks all right though. It's more of width and pressing against structure and balance. And that midfield area will be key. And this man on your screen, Joy Chandra. Calm, composed, with FC Raengdai setting the early standard in the group. Joy Chandra seeing the mastermind behind this FC Raengdai side. But you often find Birbal's name in the team sheet. Behind the stage, Joy Chandra is the man who takes the tactical decisions. Buys a yard for a cross. Rekevice. Corner this time for FC Raengdai. He's got decent experience, Rekevice. Wasn't used much by Rajasthan United in the I-League. Near post delivery! Has that gone in? One part of the stadium knew it hasn't. The other thought it might have rippled the net. But what a chance for FC Raengdai. Inch perfect delivery. And the header missing the target marginally. What a moment. A Sikkim Brotherhood likes to make an early start. We saw that trend in the first two games as well. Against Molai, they could have taken the lead by multiple goals in the first 45 had it not been for Lamare and his outstanding goalkeeping. And some of them, just mentioning the Sikkim Brotherhood side, they fire late. More of a second half team, and the stat suggests so. All of the four goals so far have come in the second half. Yet to score in the first half. A similar, identical record to that of FC Raengdai, who scored all of their three goals in the second half against RIFC. Both fresh from a victory over RIFC in their last encounters. Here is Kishan Singh with the free kick. Once part of the Neroka setup. We saw him play for Sporting Club Bengaluru last season in the I-League 2. Will this free kick come to fruition? 6 minutes on the clock. Floated delivery, back header. Devnath Mondal claims it. A play eventually stopped. Hint of a foul. A head injury. And now the physio might need to step up and do the concussion test. Siddhant Darji. 3 starts in a row for him. A 4-3-3 looking to stretch, a 4-2-3-1 looking to control. And if you look at this Sikkim Brotherhood squad, it's built around togetherness, players who understand their roles within a 4-3-3. There's energy in the way they press, willingness to take risks forward. And we've already seen they can create chances and turn games around. But defensively, still a bit inconsistent. Moments where they've looked vulnerable when stretched. This is Dillon. Molai Sports Club have a match day off. The return in action on the 3rd of May. Good shift on the right hand side. Rekevice likes to take up that inverted role. Is Rojen. He's won the Santosh Trophy with Manipur. A good blend of youth and experience, this FC Raengdai side. And for Sikkim, we've already seen they can create chances and turn games around, but defensively still a bit inconsistent. The moments they've looked vulnerable when stretched. Conceded only once in the first half, and that was in the 3rd quarter against RIFC. And FC Raengdai looks slightly more settled, more defined in structure. 4-2-3-1 that gives them balance, protection at the back and freedom for the attacking players. Kishan and Gaiswang Mei will look to control midfield, clear patterns of play and a sense of calm in possession. And that opening 3-0 win, not just about goals but about how well they managed the game in the second half. So it's a contrast. Sikkim, energy, belief, unpredictability, and Raengdai with structure, control and composure. Rekevice used more often than not. Sikkim, the pinch possession, back pass, goes for the cross. Narendra slightly off balance. And there you go. His non-kicking foot slightly tilted towards the right, which is why he wasn't in control of that attempted cross. Devnath Mondal has got a decent frame. A couple of goals that he had to concede against Tara, not to be blamed. One from a well-executed free kick. Tendon Lepcha overplays it. Shows a bit too much of the ball. FC Raengdai wrestle control, but can they hold on to it for too long? Both teams yet to improvise themselves in midfield. Possession just switching from one team to the other in the blink of an eye. But Kishan Singh and Kamei both have experience. Both will look to make sure FC Raengdai play according to the tempo they set in midfield. Keifaba, searching ball, good first touch. Rekevice from the half space. The new signing, Kamei with the turn. Rekevice, another bite on the cherry, on the overlap. It's Kamei with the first time cross. Fell kindly to a blue shirt right on the edge. A luncheon grey Pami with that adventurous run forward and a good delivery. Narayan Chetri to the rescue for Sikkim. Good start already. Both testing waters before dipping their toes onto it. Bikramjeet and Sagar, the two goal scorers for FC Raengdai. The first goal was an own goal from Jadeja. Sort of onto a couple of goals. Tendon and Anurag, the other two scorers for Sikkim. Rekevice takes a shy. And the first sighter turned away by Devnath Mondal. Nonetheless, a decent attempt from Rekevice. He was well within his rights to go for goal. Palmed away by Devnath and out of the danger zone. Herojit takes a throw in. It isn't cleared. Could have been tricky for Devnath. Had to backpedal slightly. Now they're pressing high. FC Raengdai closing down from the front. Instructions are very clear from the technical area. A victory for them, they'll cement their place on top of Group A. Saurav Biswas currently the joint second highest scorer. 583. Engson Singh on top with 3 goals. Another young striker from Manipur. He's played in the Calcutta Premier Division last year for Mohan Bagan Super Giant. He is the assistant coach of the Brotherhood FC. A lot of expectations from Yelchin Dorji Mokhtan as well. He's led Sikkim in the Santosh Trophy. And most of the players in this Sikkim Brotherhood are aware of his game style. And he knows these local players in and out. And that makes work slightly easy. The instructions are clear to slow down the game slightly. FC Raengdai are showing great promise. which is why Devnath Mondal taking his time. I tried to shift the game to one side. There is a lacuna on the left hand side though. And Devas Chetri from the right wing trying to attract attention. Tries to drag Pamey and Keifaba Mitei towards him. A clear handball. Rojen with that diagonal. Luncheon Grey Pamey handled the ball. Another giveaway in the middle of the park. They're fighting for every ball. The midfield battle are gonna decide the fate of this clash. It will be interesting to see how it pans out in the remaining 5 quarters. End of the first quarter already. No goals yet at the Kuman Lampak Stadium, Imphal. You are watching the I-League 3 action on the YouTube channel of Indian Football and also on the YouTube channel of HD Sports Live. Football in Sikkim has been quietly growing over the years. A structured league system, regular competitions and increasing focus on youth development. Anurag Chetri, who turned the game inside out against RIFC. That shot wasn't on target. Who was the standout performer since he came on, Anurag. Adds a lot of bite. He's got eyes for goal as well. A hopeful ball, chase on though. Gangmei, the lone front runner. The Sikkim Premier Division League has become the backbone, providing competitive football and a pathway for players to progress. And clubs like the Sikkim Brotherhood FC are part of this new wave, carrying local talent, discipline and a strong collective identity. And it may not yet have the depth of some other regions, but the intent is clear: to grow, to compete and to be seen on the national stage. Now cutting loose, here is the shot. FC Raengdai. Good passage of play. Look at that, cutting from the left hand side onto his right foot. Bikramjit with the attempt. I tried to bend it into the far corner. A couple of very good tries. One from Rekeviche down the right hand side, and this one Bikramjit cutting in field and from the edge of the penalty area went for goal. They're looking good on the break, Raengdai. When you speak about football in Manipur, you are talking about one of the true powerhouses of the game in this country. A region where football isn't just played, it's part of everyday life. Strong local leagues, deep grassroots structure, and a constant production of talent. The players from here have consistently gone on to represent clubs at the highest level, even at the national stage. The clubs like Trau, Niroka have carried the legacy on the national stage. And now teams like FC Raengdai and Klasa look to continue that tradition. Anurag, daunting from the right, not allowed to cross. Good work from Keifaba Mitei. system built on intensity, discipline, and natural footballing instinct, where players grow up with the game and compete from a very young age. A Manipur football really, not just a system, a culture that keeps producing players over the years. A Sikkim football still building, but moving forward with purpose. Rojen. 20 minutes of play gone. Still 0-all. Now can he take on Dilan Chetri from there? Having the numerical supremacy, it's 3v2. Pass comes in. Went it. Bikramjit. It's recycled into the territory and runs out. Rekevice was the man pleasant. Goal kick signaled. The Group A, mercurial and volatile, so congested. 4 teams on identical points. For the likes of Molai, Sikkim Brotherhood have played a couple of games. Sikkim, for that matter, are playing their 3rd game. Only their 2nd for FC Raengdai. They had a match day break. Oh, here's the shot from outside the box. Lovely exchange. As was the previous incident from a corner. Guy Swang Mei Kami is setting it up. Kang Mei with the hit. Went straight at Devnath Mondal. Tendon Lepcha takes on one man, but couldn't find the right delivery. Away to safety from Rojen. Is perfectly placed, the number 3. Commanding in the air as well. Now they got to get the marking right. Corner for Sikkim. The opening 2 quarters, it's been a dry for both these sides. Narendra Chetri to change that. Back post delivery. The header came off. The last touch of a white shirt. And the referee signals for another corner. And there you go. And Abdul Majid Chaudhary looking on. It's Dilan Chetri. A pressure developing from corners. Dilan. One of the promising players from the Red Panda youth system. Dilan Chetri towards nobody. And it trickles out for a goal kick. A sigh of relief for FC Raengdai. Having plenty of the ball, Sikkim Brotherhood just trying to make the opposition hungry for possession. In that bargain, you might see the opposition commit a few mistakes. The teams that want to become a protagonist with positional rotation. And that is when the opposition commits mistake. You see lack of communication, passing lanes not being covered, and eventually forms an overload, just like this one. Had numbers behind the ball, the men in blue. Ball retention so quick. Cleverly, Raengdai. Testing time for Sikkim. The free kick goes the other way around. A disagreement from Kishan Singh. There you go. Gur stayed up as well. The former Garhwal FC midfielder. This was the previous attack. Entry into the penalty area from Lanchungray Pami. And needed a better cross than that. Things certainly beginning to hot up a bit, isn't it? Siddhant Dorji. It was a channel ball. Well watched. It was a clumsy challenge, gets away with it. Referee waves play on. Build up from Sikkim Brotherhood. 4 touches already. A third man move on offer. Tendon Lepcha, leaving it for Dilan Chetri, who turns back, lovely footwork. Dilan Chetri keeps going. But a solid challenge, stopped in his tracks. Gaiswang Meikame with a brilliant first time tackle to put him off. Let's have a look, slightly heavy touch. 2-footed tackle. Referee unmoved, and this was the tackle from Kamei. And the onslaught will continue from the corners. Narendra. Slightly feeling the heat. FC Raengdai. Some injury concerns. We do hope he's all right. A very vital player, Kishan Singh. And manager's certainly going to need him. Slightly limping at the moment. Let's see if he manages to continue. If not, it's going to be a blow for FC Raengdai. Narendra. Too much height and distance. Confident punch. Kamei Pantiga, the captain, oozing in confidence. Oh, a slight touch on him as well. Referee signaled for a foul. And now they'll rebuild. They're pressing with the front two, the Sikkim side, which is why in the build-up, FC Raengdai are forced to commit a back three. Rojin Singh stays very central. One of Kishan and Pame drops back to form the third centre-back. Raengdai generates enough backlift for the cross. Bikramjit couldn't get to it. Another player down. Referee will have to stop play. And he signals for a change. Kishan Singh won't be able to continue. It seems like it's his hamstring. And now Birbal will have to make a forced change. Let's see whom they look upon. Shobha, Totem. They've got Surya Kanta as well. A stretcher brought on. It's been even Stevens. Nothing much to choose between the two teams. Half an hour's play gone. For the time being, FC Raengdai will have to play with 10 men until the change takes place. Birbal will have to decide whom to bring on. The number 6, Totem Singh, can fit the bill. Can be a like-for-like replacement, of course. Not so experienced compared to Kishan, but a very promising player. End on Lipcha. Misplaced pass. Back in the attack. Heavy touch from Sagar. Now the ball is back with Sikkim. Tendon. All the way behind Devnath. They reset once more. Sikkim deep inside their own half. Not giving up on their principles of playing out from the back. And managing not to beat the FC Raengdai press. Quick recovery. Rekevice sells one dummy. Still Rekevice. Poor in the end. Did extremely well to sell one dummy, create that yard. Fell onto his strong left foot and wasn't in control of that shot. Went blazing over.
Substitution for FC Raengdai. Jersey number 8 is replaced by jersey number 15.
Another player, another chaos. Another FC Raengdai player seems to be injured. Sagar this time, he looks all right. Third, Naresh Singh replacing Kishan Singh. A like-for-like change. Drags it out wide. The Gangmei drifting onto the flanks from his central position. This corner can change the scenario of this group. Rekevice. In swinger. Vikramjit can get there this time. Kept in play. Vikramjit's ball. The target was Rekevice. It was meant for the number 20. Doesn't reach him. And now they come away with it. Gathering pace, gathering momentum. Divas. Quickly on the turn, gets the shot away. Calculates the bounce well. And Abhishek Gurung on the turn. Off target. A lovely run nonetheless from Devas Chetri. And that touch towards nobody. Important to get the first touch right. Nice control. Narendra, low ball in. No problems whatsoever. Okay, Phava Mitei to deal with it. Quick turnover. Reke. Still holding on Reke. Support arrives in field. Kamei. Lachun Gray. Back to Naresh. His first touch. Came on as a replacement of Kishan. And now making room for the shot. Went for the bottom corner. Devnath Mondal had that covered. Bikramjit has been lively from the left flank. Likes to cut in and take a shot from outside the box. The Sunrise Club Orissa will also be in action today at 3 p.m. against RFC of Gujarat, who are currently at the bottom of Group A. The Sunrise Club also with a memorable win in their opening game, which marked as their first ever win of this competition against a very strong Maulai side. Even though they carry a curtailed squad, but a lot of quality in their ranks. And never easy playing against teams from the Northeast in Northeast and eventually beating them. Oh, high boot, that should be a card. Of course, unintended, but that will be deemed as a high boot from the referee. Old school channel ball from Rojan Mitei. And there you go, that high boot. That made connection with Dilon Chetri. Narayan in trouble. The referee just warns him, Abdul Mazid Chaudhary. He's done well so far by keeping the game completely under his control by talking to the players. No unnecessary stoppages. He's allowed the game to flow. Oh, now gets in behind. Commits early. The ball has gone out of play. Crossed the line. That's the signal. And of course, the FC Raengdai management aren't happy. Very specific with the positioning by the officials. Are dispossessed. Can't afford to hold on for too long in the final third. Prompt clearances from FC Raengdai. They look to play direct. Kefaba. Transfer 1-2. Mopped up somehow by Anurag Chetri. That lump upfield wins the aerial duel. The ball is crossed in. Kefaba clears the line. Back-to-back crosses, but stays strong, the number 4 of FC Raengdai. And now action at the other end. Sharp turn. Gangmei puts in a decent ball. Heroic stuff from the defender. Good work from Siddhant Darji. A couple of players absolutely free to his left. A very crucial touch in the end. This game been quite entertaining. Both have shown attacking intents. Some more inventiveness probably from Sikkim. Most number of final third entries for the designated home team of this morning. Will the first half end goalless? Or will Sikkim concede again in the third quarter? Cool, calm defending. Challenge from behind. On to Sagar. He's claiming a foul, Sagar. Now the fans are showcasing their disagreement with the referee's decision. Things have started to intensify. Rojen, old warhorse, onto his defensive partner, Kefaba. Takes route 1. Rekevice onto the loose. And now comes back central. Tries to play that wall pass with Sagar. He's joined Gangmei up top. Taking up the role of a second striker. Even though they started with a 4-2-3-1, now reverting to a 4-4-2. It looks like Sagar Singh has been asked to trudge up and stay close to Gangmei. He likes to play a more of a target man. Likes to make that run off the shoulder of the last man in defense. Bikramjit. He's twinkle-toed a couple of blue shirts. He's got that trickery. He's got the pace. He did manage to unlock the Sikkim defense. That goal still eluding them. Sagar confronted by Dilon Chetri. They even things up. It's 3v3. Deep delivery. Plucks it out of the air with confidence. Devnath Mondal. Lachun Dwaipame with the cross. Promising from the wide areas. FC Raengdai. Pass is cut off. Won it in a great area. Gaiswang Mei. Now the final ball. A stray one. A few seconds of Normal time left. Joy Chandra, good scenes. Showing his frustration time and again over the referee's call. The fourth official just tried to calm him down. He needs treatment. A couple of minutes added on
Additional
to the regulated 45.
2 minutes.
The game comes to an abrupt halt. Yelchin Dorji Mokhtar. Some instruction for him to one of his players. Kamei, all the way back. They'll regroup from Keifaba. Between the lines, there's a smart pass to nullify the pressure. Threads it through. Brought down, free kick in a good area. Should be a booking. Narayan Chetri. It was a clever turn from Sagar. He's been trying that time and again. Succeeds this time. Now a free kick from a very good area. It's a time Sikkim Brotherhood FC conceded in the last against Tara. That from a free kick. Are we seeing at another repetition? Will this be a similar story? In discussions, Rekevice, another 7, Bikramjit. Gaiswang Mei Kamei also in the mix, 3 of them, but he walks away. Will it be the right foot of Bikramjit or will Rekevice go with his left? He hops over, Bikramjit with the hit! Stupendous goal! Squirms it underneath Devnath Mondal. And for the second time this season, Sikkim Brotherhood FC, they concede in the additional time. And yet again from a free kick. What a free kick. A lovely hit from Bikramjit, his second goal of the tournament. From 20 yards out, Devnath Mondal beaten.
Goal for FC Raengdai by jersey number 7, Laisha.
And FC Raengdai, they take the lead just at the cusp of half time. Pure madness.
Sikkim Brotherhood Football Club.
Chances few and far between. The margins looked very fine, but FC Raengdai broke the deadlock just at the stroke of half time from a free kick. Half time, it's Sikkim Brotherhood FC nil, FC Raengdai 1. A goal from Bikramjit Singh. And we rise again here at the Kuman Lampak Stadium in Imphal. A game that waited and then just before the interval found its voice. FC Raengdai ahead. Bikramjit from distance, from stillness to separation. And Sikkim Brotherhood FC have pressed, have probed, corners, moments, but not yet the finish. And behind it, Devnath Mondal called into action time and again. So now the game reshapes, one side protecting, the other pursuing. Now the mathematics begin to whisper of this group. FC Raengdai, a victory this morning, and they don't just lead, they create distance. 6 points, the control of the group tightening in their hands. Yeah, but for Sikkim Brotherhood Football Club, defeat would complicate the round. With one game left after this, and then reliance, not just on themselves but on other results as well. And in a group this tight, control is everything. Dependence is dangerous. One moves closer, the other closer to uncertainty. And off we go. From here, the story continues. We'll see urgency from Sikkim. The I-League 3, the fourth tier of Indian football, but a vital step in the pyramid. And this is where the state champions arrive and where the journeys begin beyond the local stage. A competition built on opportunity, and clubs from across the country, different regions, different styles, all meeting on one platform. The play stopped once more. FC Raengdai already lost Kishan Singh. And Naresh had to be brought on as a replacement. And that was in the first half. It's Herojit stands over this throw-in. Sagar, who earned that foul late in the first half, resulting into a free kick converted beautifully by Bikramjit. The side's top goal scorer now. Level all goals with Sikkim's Saurav Biswas, who likes to score in the second half. The second time this season, Sikkim, they had to concede in the first half. They've conceded 6 goals so far. They managed to find the back of the net only 4 times. And FC Raengdai will be looking for back-to-back clean sheets. Devas losing out, but back onto his feet. Can he make the most of this chance? Devas Chetri. Excellent tracking back from the goal scorer Bikramjit. Access denied from the right hand side. Corner then for Sikkim Brotherhood FC. And the clubs from across the country, different regions, different styles, all meeting on one platform. Dilon Chetri. In swinger, has it gone in? cleared off the line, back into the melee, and a wicket deflection. For the first time, FC Raengdai they concede. Jubilation for Sikkim Brotherhood FC. They symbolize unity. Another moment of unity for the team from Sikkim. Turned onto its own goal. Tingauchun Gangmei with that header. Sikkim Brotherhood FC won't mind. They'll take that all day long. It's 1-all. Early response from the Travellers. Back to square one. Exactly the kind of start Yelchin Dorji Mokhtan was looking for in the second half. Team known for making dramatic comebacks, Sikkim Brotherhood FC. We saw a glimpse of that in the last game against Tara.
Ball for Sikkim
From
Brotherhood.
0-2 down to 3-2 victory.
Jersey number 96, Saddam Mondal.
Oh, that was shot! A team reignites in the second 45. Their fifth goal of the competition, and all of them have come in the second half. Their first goal in the fourth quarter this season. Yet another turnaround. 5 minutes into the second half, Sikkim Brotherhood FC 1, FC Raengdai 1. Vikramjit Singh's strike from a free kick nullified via Gangmei's own goal. A draw would mean FC Raengdai will still stay on top with 4 points. But Sunrise Club Orissa will be in action next. They're keeping an eye on this game. If they win their contest against Tara, who are currently at the foot of Group A, the club from Odisha will leapfrog FC Raengdai from the top spot. And that is something which the club would certainly not want to happen. Through the gap. Lovely acceleration! Creates room. Good play. He was looking for redemption. Gangmei. Bikramjit rolls it forward. Came in from behind. Beats Meitei for pace. Sells one dummy. Siddhant Dorji lost his man. Should have scored the number 17. And that's the kind of direct running required at this level to carve out openings. Now the game has opened up in the second half. Both teams coming out of their shell. Format unforgiving. Just a handful of games in the group stage, meaning every result carries weight. Only the top teams move forward and only 2 will eventually earn promotion. So it's not just about the talent, it's about consistency, adaptability and handling pressure in short bursts. For players, this exposure. For clubs, this is identity. And for Indian football, this is the base of the pyramid growing stronger. A tournament like the I-League 3 are crucial for young players. For uncapped players mostly. because this is often their first real step beyond state football. New opposition, different styles, and higher intensity. And suddenly the game asks for more of them. With the officials, you can see the former Indian national Nauba Singh in attendance as well. And a few officials from the Niroka FC management as well, keeping an eye on this game. Good to see Nauba Singh up there. What a player, what a right back. The best fullback ever produced by Manipur after Surkumar Singh. He started his top-tier journey with Churchill Brothers and then spent 4 seasons donning the famous red and gold of East Bengal. This was the equalizing goal. Goalmouth chaos, wasn't aware, lost sight of the ball for a moment. An unlucky deflection from Tinkauchan Gangmei. No injury to Narayan Chetri. Looks like it's his lower back. Importantly, this game is a platform. The scouts are watching. Observing opportunities opening up. For many, this is where the careers begin. A strong performance here can change everything. A good crowd this morning. Mostly FC Raengdai fans.
Substitution for Sikkim Brotherhood Football
There you can
Club.
see Nauba.
Jersey
Sikkim
number
will have to make a change.
8, Abhishek Gurung is replaced by jersey number 22, Shailesh Pradhan.
Shailesh Pradhan is ready to come on for Abhishek Guru. Started the first 2 games, Shailesh. Yilchan Dorji probably looking for more energy. Abhishek Guru couldn't quite cope up with the pace, with the tempo. Leaves it on the outside. Good looking ball into a dangerous area. Clearance just in time. They can turn defense into attack. Sagar squeezed between a couple of blue shirts. Will this be a card though for the number 11? A yellow card to Sagar Singh. A set piece for Sikkim. Quickly closed down by Siddhant Darji. And he was fouled. And Abdul Majid Chaudhary, the center referee, not going to allow any bad challenge under his watch. He's been very consistent with his decisions. Now the physio yet again invades the field of play. Now the match is coming thick and fast. Just a day's break in between. Difficult for the players though. Takes more than 48 hours for recovery. There's a Sikkim bench. They are hopeful for a positive result from this game. And victory would certainly take them on top of Group A momentarily. They'll reach to 6 points from 3 games. And FC Raengdai are eager to take the full advantage of playing at their home turf and familiar surroundings in front of the home faithfuls. Anurag Chhetri floats it in, knockback. It has eventually crossed the line. Kept in from outside. FC Raengdai representing Noni district, a less known powerhouse of football in this beautiful state of Manipur. The four teams locked on 3 points after early rounds of games. The margins already beginning to matter. Raengdai, the early benchmark, a commanding 3-0 win to start control, clarity and top of the table. And Maulai Sports Club are also off to a strong start, and Sunrise Club responding well to stay in the mix. And then Sikkim Brotherhood FC, a slow start, but what a response from 2 goals down to 3-2 win, bringing themselves right back into the contention. We've touched the hour mark. It's 1-1. Anurag Chhetri. Can he stun the opposition with his free kick? Every game now carries added importance, because in a short group like this, one result can change everything. Anurag's ball, good shape on it. Goes over for a goal kick. This was the free kick from the number 14. And did manage to get a touch. Hirojit. Leaves it alone. The Sikkim Brotherhood have gone off the boil slightly. Hirojit, it's a throw-in, suggests the referee. Not a free kick. He's looking for Sagar. Tearing away at the other end. Lack of options. Plenty of numbers in their own half. No, that was too high. Unforced error. "62.5 minutes. Sikkim Brotherhood FC, who chased, who pressed, who found their moment, from patience to precision, from pressure to parity. FC Raengdai had control. Been asked a new question. 63 minutes on the clock. 1-1, game alive. Naresh. Lack of space. Closing down the passing angles very quickly. Sagar, some space for him. Now surrounded by this has been the problem. Support from behind. Yasung Mei Kame. Tendon. Finds Narendra. A heavy touch. Stepping in. Hirojit. Hirojit keeps going. Challenge from behind. A trip. Free kick. A double change is getting ready for Sikkim Brotherhood FC. Sandeep Patra will come on. So as the number 24. FC Raengdai makes the change. Todam Singh.
Substitution for FC Raengdai.
Kame has been brought on.
Is replaced by jersey
Twin
number
Gampao
24.
Kame.
Jersey number 15 is replaced by jersey number 6.
And Naresh is off. That change didn't really work for Joy Chandra. Todam Singh and Kame comes on. Guy Swangmi will have to partner alongside Todam. Cross on the right. Could have gone anywhere. So tricky. It's pelting down at the moment. Creates room for the cross. Narayan Chetri had to stretch to avoid the danger. Rekeviche. It's pelting down at the moment here. Skies have opened up. Will this game open up more goals in the remaining 25 minutes of regulation time? Illegal challenge from Bikramjeet, the goal scorer. Another booking. A body check on Tendon Lepcha. The FIFA instructions very clear. Apart from the skipper, any other player, if involved in argument with the referee, the official has the right to book him for decent. A newcomer, Twin Gampam. Rojen. Now the fans cheering them on. The team urged to push forward. Hirojit. Goes for that adventurous pass. Asking a bit too much of Gang Mei. The weight on that pass was too heavy. No foul. Play on, says Abdul Majid. This is Rojen. A couple of years ago, he was part of the Manipur side that reached the semi-finals of the Santosh Trophy. Lost his man. This is a chance. Brilliant save from Devnath Mondal. He was alert at his near post. And now in space, brings it down, gets the shot in! Tingachun Kame with the finish. FC Raengdai stole the lead. Poor marking from Sikkim Brotherhood. Just wrong foots. Anurag Chetri takes it down. And Gang Mei with a lovely finish. No chance whatsoever for the tall goalkeeper Devnath Mondal to get down. Tingkauchun Gangmei gives FC Raengdai the lead. Their fifth goal of the competition. High scoring side of Group A. The fifth goal let in by Sikkim Brotherhood FC in the second half. They conceded second time in the fifth quarter. They conceded against Molai Sports Club in the fifth quarter. Basuklang scored a brace. Now the home team back in the lead. For the second time, Sikkim Brotherhood FC, they trail. And just as it was restored, it is taken away again. 70 minutes and the game swings once more. The FC Raengdai responds from being pegged back to stepping forward again. Looking for the third, Gangmei cutting through. Challenged in the end. A second strike, a second statement, control reclaimed. The Sikkim Brotherhood, who had found hope, now asked to chase once more, could be the third. Slightly falters in timing that jump, Bikramjit. A good cross in. Lovely height. Wasn't aware of his man, Anurag Chetri. They are finding gaps, and all those crosses have given the Sikkim defense the jitters. Now the heavens open. Rain beginning to fall over Imphal, adding a new layer to the contest. Now the surface quickens, the ball skids, and control becomes harder. Moments become sharper. For FC Raengdai, a lead to protect for Sikkim Brotherhood. A chase now complicated. And now the rain joins the game as well. Narendra Chetri. And they find the equalizing goal. Headed back onto the surface. A comfortable take in the end for the keeper. Kamei Pantiga has been quiet in the second half, hasn't been tested. A scoop escapes the number 6, Thodam. Narendra, what can he deliver? Good piece of defensive work from Herojit. A slashy surface now. You've got to be very careful while committing those final tackles. Dilon Chetri, the set piece expert of the Sikkim side. A Santosh Trophy player for Sikkim. A familiar name the Sikkim Premier League, the domestic circuit back home. In dipper towards the back post, clearance. Gets their first Gangmei, the goal scorer. And there you go, defensive work for the number 17. Involved in both the goals in the second half. An own goal first and then rectifies his mistake. A redemption from the number 17. Huge appeal for a penalty. The crowd behind the team. Second minutes on the clock. Desperate for that equalizing goal. Sikkim Brotherhood. Conversing with the fourth official. It'll be very entertaining. The last 2 minutes of regulation time. Around 7 minutes of stoppage time left. It's Sikkim Brotherhood FC 1, FC Raengdai 2. At 3 points. This cement their place on top of Group A. Even though they're still holding a slender lead, trying to steady, trying to see this through. And Sikkim Brotherhood FC still chasing, still believing, still pushing for one more moment. And an own goal corresponds from level to trailing again. And now the clock becomes the third opponent. Long bursting run there. the finish in the end. It was a promising run from the number 20. Rakavice. Five minutes of stoppage time. Rakavice. Terrible punch from the keeper. That's not going anywhere. Will come back once more. Got to hurry things up. They got to up their ante. Sikkim Brotherhood. Sikkim Brotherhood pushing with everything they have. Looking for that one opening, that one chance. FC Raengdai holding firm. Every clearances, every touch carrying weight.
Substitution for FC Raengdai, jersey number 5 is replaced by jersey number 10.
Minute half to the doesn't.
9 players lying down injured.
6 minutes.
Referee seeks for medical assistance.
6. Tanga 3. 6.
This drop in continues to rain here. Narayan Chetri. Whistle blown. Play stop.
Minute half. Oh.
Please salvage a point out of this for Sikkim Brotherhood Football Club.
Additional time of 6 minutes.
6 minutes added on. Will there be a twist in the tail? Will there be a dramatic finish? A dramatic ending to this contest? A lovely run from the left-hand side. Sobha. It has swung, it has shifted, and now it comes down to this final stretch. 6 minutes for Sikkim Brotherhood FC to find something. 6 minutes for FC Raengdai to hold everything. Throw in. Herojit not in real hurry. They can afford to buy some time and probably try to run down the clock. Gangmei. This could be a chance. Goes on the outside. Could be the third across the face of goal. Escapes everybody. Retrieved on the far side. The ball is pinged back only for the keeper to collect. Here is the urgency from Sikkim. Brilliant interception from Herojit, a very crucial one. Two minutes of additional time gone. 4 more minutes left. Clock now is Sikkim Brotherhood FC's biggest enemy at this point. Great cheer from the crowd. Now every second feels stretched. One last push for Sikkim Brotherhood FC. Bodies forward, belief still alive. They've done the audacious in the last game. Still hanging on, FC Raengdai. Clearing, scrambling, got to clear this as well, protecting what they have. From that equalizer to this desperate chase, and now it's about survival. Devnath Mondal. Only one way Sikkim gonna approach the remaining minutes. Play direct. Narendra foiled by that challenge. Herojit with the heroics. Challenges like these at times can pump the team up. A foul one by Chuin Gampao Kame. He was handled. Pratik Lama. Sikkim. FC Raengdai right on the edge. Every clearance a lifeline to them. Free kick for Sikkim. From hope to resistance. Brought down by Pamei. A taken shot. Will they go directly inside the penalty area from here? In no man's land. That should do for FC Raengdai. This is the last moment before the final word. Just got to hold up play. That's exactly what Gangmei decides to do. He's been their unsung hero. Turned from villain into hero in the blink of an eye. And that's the life of a player. Own goal at that point. Wanted the ground to swallow him up. And then becomes hero from the very next move. Went on to score the second goal for his team. A goal that would keep them on top of this group. Staring at back-to-back victories, FC Raengdai. And that's it. A game that bent, that shifted, and finally settles. FC Raengdai hold on 2-1, and a result that strengthens their grip.
The final score is Sikkim
For Sikkim Brotherhood Football Club, effort,
FC
pressure,
Raengdai 2.
moments, but not enough in the end. From an own goal to a response of character. Gangmei from misfortune to match winner. From chaos to control. And at full time, it's Sikkim Brotherhood FC 1, FC Raengdai 2. They take full 3 points and they take control of Group A. We'll leave you with the highlights. The first goal from Vikramjit, right at the stroke of half-time, gave FC Raengdai the lead. This is how the second half begun. Straight away on the front foot, unable to clear the lines and resulting into an own goal. The final touch from Gangmei. They were back on level terms. Oh, that shot was a silver lining. They eventually were growing into the game at that point. And then Gangmei, with this chance, left his man for dead, but couldn't find the finish. Then Sagar picked up a yellow card for that foul. The game was evenly poised. Anurag Chetri's free kick. The header from Saddam Hussein went over. Then the cross, desperately dealt by Narendra. An awkward bounce. Fell for Keifaba as well. Hustled off the ball, resulting into a free kick. A card as well for Bikramjit. And then defending error. Narayan Chetri was eliminated. He pulled off a very good save. And this was the moment of magic. The decisive mark. No one closing him down. Allowed him time and space on the ball to go for goal. And drilled it cleverly into the bottom corner. A redemption of sorts from Gangmei. Bikramjit had a chance to score his third goal of the competition. The ball went over. And Sikkim Brotherhood FC tried and tried but couldn't manage to break them down. Resolute at the back in the second half. FC Raengdai. They've scored 5 goals in this competition and conceded only 1. A goal difference of +4 at this point. This was a one-on-one chance. Bikramjit could have had his hat-trick had he taken those chances. There was another lovely ball, but Bikramjit from a sharp angle pulling off a save of Devnath Mondal. And then this punch, an acrobatic try, went over the crossbar. And then the newcomer went on the outside, flashed into the 6-yard box, and no one able to track it down. So that's that from Imphal. At full time is Sikkim Brotherhood FC 1, FC Raengdai 2. We'll come back 3 p.m. with the second game of the day, where Sunrise Club Odisha will face Ara FC. Thanks for watching.